Alright, so we got here late last night. My neighbor is telling me that he can get some gravel and bring it down here, and I'm like, man, I don't have money for all that. This dude got gravel and brought it down here, and I offered to pay him, but look at this. This whole thing is cleared. He cleared this entire thing and smoothed it all out and then put gravel down here. Yeah, it is freezing. It's literally freezing. It's below freezing. There's all the dew is frozen on everything. You can't really tell, but our shipping container is coming today, and I don't know what else. We're gonna make some breakfast
For a plus size champs.
So I don't know what we need to do this morning, but we're gonna figure it out.
Start a fire.
Yeah, I already said that.
Nice.
So we got a temporary upgrade. So you can have some kind of privacy. So we got the fire going. I'm not looking forward to opening this thing up because we forgot to get rid of it last time. So if you cut some logs and you do it like this, kind of like the Lincoln log effect, you can put a bunch of small stuff in the middle and then put a little bit. So we put a whole bunch of small stuff in the middle and then a bunch of this stuff in the middle, so it'll start burning real hot and catching everything else on fire. And then we'll just take the bag and stick it right down in the middle, and it will be burning nice and hot in the bottom and on the sides. It'll just burn it all up. So I'm gonna go do that. Alright, so here it is. It's just a bucket, a heavy duty trash bag, and then kitty litter. That's what we got. So usually the way I do this is I pour enough just to get like an inch or so. Sorry. And then we do, number ones are for out there, number twos are for in here, and then we just pour this on top. So that's that.
We're headed to a gas station. We're gonna meet the driver at the gas station so we can bring him in the back way. Because there's a turn, and it has all the four corners have basically like retaining walls, and they stick up, so it might be a little bit tight. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring him in the back way, and so we're headed there now. So it's about 30 minutes out. It takes us maybe 20 minutes to get there, and I'm gonna get there a little bit earlier than him so I can jump in front of him and get this thing going. So journey with us today. She's been in some videos. Alright, where we missed him, he ended up coming in the back way. So we're gonna go meet him at the gas station, the other gas station, and take him around. I was hoping to get a video with it on the trailer, but whatever. Here it is. It's a little rougher than I was expecting and wanting, but that's all right. We got it.
Kind of what we planned is he says that he can get it back there, but there's two mud holes, which they're really not all that bad. But he said his redneck side of him, he'll get it down there. His business side of him says he just can't take the risk. So we got him dropping it to the first mud hole. My buddy's pulling his truck all the way in the back, and then my truck's out in the front. So he's gonna drop it, and we're gonna have to go to drill pipe and chain and seeing if we can't yank it back there. Alright, so it is officially all the way dropped. We had 2 pieces of pipe underneath it. We ended up dragging it into a mud hole. So there's pipe, drill pipe. We got drill pipe all in there, but we're in a little bit of the top of the hill. Moving it inch by inch at the moment. And we're way over there now. So that's 60, 70 feet. Pull it with the skid steer, but well, this is the final stretch. It's on the back here. For now, we're gonna get it right here until we get some of this stuff cleared back here, where we're gonna put the finally put it. If you're gonna be moving one of these, you're gonna really have to have the right equipment. You can get it done with a skid steer and a truck, but this is not the way to go. But we're getting it. Man, I'm blessed to have a best friend and awesome neighbors, man. We weren't gonna do this without them, unless I had to go spend a lot of money to go rent one of these. So this guy, his son and his friend, his dad, man, that's a blessing. Thank you.
I love me.
I got my 2 best people right here. It's not all the way where we need it to be. It's not my 2 best people. Talking to you. It's not where it's gonna be finally, but we got it where we need it on my property. And I just want to thank, I can't thank them enough, the guys that ran out here. I asked them many times, like, hey, what do I got to get you something. They said no. I can say this, is I've done, I always believe in karma, and I've done a lot of good things for people. I don't take payment. I always believe that I'm going to get into a position where I'm going to be walking down the road and I'm going to need somebody, and somebody comes along. I'm not walking down the road, but man, these guys are a blessing, man. And if you ever have an opportunity to help someone, take that opportunity. That is a gift for you to help somebody else. You absolutely need to take that opportunity, because you will be in a bind somewhere, and that person is going to come along and help you. And that's exactly what just happened. So, and God bless those guys. And we're going to take a break. We're going to bring down basically until we get all this stuff cleared back. We're going to move solar panels and everything down here, and we're going to stay in the box tonight. All right, so we're down here. We're gonna take a break, and
Preparing lunch for my man.
we're gonna make a salad.
Thank you, Walmart.
So I don't know if I got this on there, but I ripped my finger from one side all the way around to the other. Probably need some stitches,
And
but
to your surprise, he's being stubborn about it. I forgot to wrap my man in bubble wrap this morning. Jesus.
shut up. What did I say? All right. So we got the shipping container. We got the stuff moved into it. You want to be on camera?
Yes.
Oh.
Part of it too, you know. Even though I didn't do much, I'm trying to keep warm.
So we've got this thing with the exhaust on the outside, so there's a cracked door. And then just to help keep the heat in this one area, this is where tying knots is important. We got the tarp, and I've showed on a video how to do this new, I forgot what it's called. It's a modification of a trucker's hitch. It works really well. And then there is I forget what kind of knot it is. It's basically a slip knot in a way, but under tension. I'm too excited. I can't think of the name of it. It doesn't matter. Learn to tie knots, gentlemen and ladies. So that basically, this is so this isn't a long range gun, but this is my Remington 700 5R in a Magpul chassis. And then I've got, this is some sight mark stuff, gentlemen. Thermal, the Wraith Mini Thermal. The battery pack is an absolutely badass setup. Now I've got the Magpul stuff on the side, so we got a flashlight, and then for daytime, I got this is the sight mark red dot M spec. An absolute badass setup, 3-year blackout, and I've got it sighted in with 190 grain sub-axis. I'm gonna jump up on top of the box and see what I can see out here, because I've never actually been on this side of the property at night. So I've got a feeder and a camera out here, and there's this bunch of deer and stuff coming out here. So I'm just gonna go up there for 20 minutes and see what I can see. Look at that beautiful beard, babe. Ooh,
my God.
look at that wisdom.
Over
You're
it.
so lucky.
I am.
Anyway. Spray paint the top because there's some rust on the top, but it's not rusted through. But I gotta scrub and spray some paint on those rust marks. I gotta be back at work Tuesday. So, yeah, we'll get some video in the morning. Anyway, good night. We'll see y'all in the morning. Good morning. I got up about an hour ago. My buddy took off, and right now what I'm doing, I got up on the roof and I scraped some of the rust off, but you can see the edges are pretty rusty, and then there was a lot of spots on the front. So basically all I'm doing for now, just to minimize any kind of further damage, I don't know if it's even worth it, but I'm just going over the worst parts with the most rust. Like, see, some of this stuff is pretty bad. So for now, I'm just gonna spray paint over it, and that's what I'm doing this morning. So that's what we got going on. I'm thinking something like I have to look into it a little bit. Doing Flex Seal on the roof. Doing like I think we're gonna do some type of like, I don't want to say camo paint, but it's gonna look like there's trees and stuff. Maybe try to get to blend in somewhat. I don't know. There's different ideas. We'll figure it out.